Indian two-wheeler market has grown exponentially over the past 15 years. Today, for someone looking for an affordable performance motorcycle, the options are endless. Right from the KTM Twins to the Royal Enfields, and if you want to spend a little less, then maybe the Yamaha R15 or the TVS Apache RTR 200. That, however, hasn't always been the case. Bajaj was one of the first bike makers to introduce affordable performance motorcycles in India with the Pulsar range, and as they say, rest is history. But since then, their product portfolio has only expanded laterally in the 150 to 200cc space. Now, with the Dominar 400, Bajaj wants to climb up the displacement ladder and while they are at it, replicate the success of the Pulsar range. So, is the Dominar 400 the right kind of product to push the envelope with? That's what we are here to find out. The Dominar 400 is rather unique in terms of its design. The front end, although longer than the rear section, isn't stretched out as far as a cruiser, neither is it as close to the body as a street naked. The foot pegs are right under the seat, which makes for a comfortable riding posture. Overall, it isn't an out-and-out cruiser, neither is it a hardcore street naked. In fact, it's a blend of the two. It has got just the right stance of a power cruiser. The LED headlight is one of the many highlights of the Dominar, and it is undoubtedly the best in the business. The large headlamp unit, the muscular tank, the belly pan, as well as the step seat come together in perfect union to give it great presence. Behind the handlebar sits an all-digital instrument cluster that is easy to read. We wish it provided some more information though, like gear indicator, fuel efficiency and average speed. The Bajaj Dominar uses a 373.2cc single-cylinder liquid-cooled unit that has been derived from the KTM 390. But in this avatar, it makes a little over 34 horses and 35 Nm. Surprisingly, it isn't a hooligan like its Austrian sibling. In fact, it is quite friendly. It packs good grunt in its mid-range, which makes power extremely usable. Of the max torque on offer, as much as 28 Nm is available at around 3000 rpm. This ensures that you don't have to downshift while making swift overtaking maneuvers in the city, whilst giving it impressive cruising capabilities on the highway. The engine feels undeniably refined for the most part until you cross the 6500 rpm mark, post which the vibes are felt on the handlebar and the foot pegs. The Dominar comes mated to a 6-speed gearbox that is aided with a slipper clutch. Gear shifts are butter smooth and precise. Even while downshifting from higher speeds for engine braking, the bike doesn't throw any tantrums whatsoever. Since the time of its launch, a lot has been spoken about the 182 kg weight of the motorcycle, especially since the KTM 390 Duke tips the scale at just 146 kg. But you'd be glad to know that once in motion, the bike doesn't feel its weight. The Dominar sports 43 mm telescopic forks up front and a gas-charged monoshock at the back. While the front is aptly set up, the rear felt rather firm for my liking, especially considering the nature of the motorcycle. Over large potholes and horribly broken roads, the bike does tend to show some discomfort, which is easily transferred to your back. But the neutrally placed foot pegs allow you to easily stand up and power through. On the flip side, it is this attribute that gives it impressive handling dynamics. Despite its long wheelbase, it is easy to lean the bike into corners and find the right rhythm over a series of bends. The MRF rubber grips like glue, further inspiring confidence. Braking duties are performed by a 300 mm disc up front and a 230 mm one at the back, which do the job pretty well, sin at a later stage under hard braking. Bajaj's climb up the displacement ladder has been quite an impressive one. The Dominar 400 does most things right. It looks the part, is well built, offers good features and is comfortable too. In short, it has all the right ingredients of a good touring machine. Yes, we wish the rear suspension was a little softer, and the engine was a little smoother higher up the rev range. But that aside, there's little to complain about. Moreover, at 1.5 lakh for the ABS version, it offers phenomenal value for money, making it the right kind of upgrade for someone who's looking to jump from a 150cc offering. All said, although Bajaj did make us wait for 3 years since the unveil of the CS400, it has definitely been worth the wait.